Hi, crafty friends. You guys, I saw the cutest things with one of these hearts and a pair of socks. And I thought, I want to recreate it, but I want to put a twist on it. So I'm just taking one of the socks, I'm just fitting it around the little foam form here. And what I had seen, they made it into a cat. So I was like, I want to try that. And then as I started doing it, I was like, okay, mine's starting to look more like a fox than a cat, but that's okay. And then I was like, oh, wait, I don't have all of the right stuff. I needed to have some of the little like white pom-pom balls. And I had some that were wool. They were too small. The other ones I had were way too big. So then I just used some cotton balls. So you'll see as we go. But I have these little floral picks, I guess they are. They're kind of like, I guess to hold the flowers on floral foam. You think I know what they are. Anyways, I just like them because they're easy peasy to hold what you're doing when you're working with foam. And then if you need to add any glue or anything like that, you can. But I just was kind of trying to push this back without making it look crazy. And the nice thing was when I pushed this down into the foam, the sock kind of hit it a little bit. So I was like, oh, okay, yay, that's working. So once we get that done, what we're going to do is we're going to use the other sock and we're going to cut it up because we want a tail and 2 ears. Now, here's where I think what happened. I made the ears too big. Then that's kind of what it made it look like a fox. I think if I would have trimmed the ears down a little bit more, I think I would have had more of a cat-like look. That's just my guess. And then the longer part we're going to do as the tail. Now, this, because you can see with this design that's on here, it wasn't my favorite. I think I would have had more of like an overall design, but that's okay. This is what we had. So, my practice is what then you guys can take and be like, oh, here's a little inspiration. Maybe I'll try that. So I'm just going to kind of use a little bit of stuffing here and just kind of, poof them up a little bit for the tail and the ears. And then I'm going to use those floral picks again, just to kind of secure everything in place. And then the ears, maybe just a tad bit of glue. I don't know for sure if that's necessary just because I'm using these little picks. But if y'all haven't used these before, they are so great. I say pick, it's probably called something else, but they're great. So easy to use. Just push them in, it holds everything in place. Here's another thing. So the little googly eyes there, I didn't realize the one on the left was stuck up until after I already glued it on. I know. So he kind of maybe looks like he's, got a little craziness to his eyes, but that's okay. Still going to be adorable. So we're just going to hot glue everything on. I've got some vintage buttons there. We're going to add that in between for his cute little nose. And here's how he turned out. Do you think he looks like a fox? I think he's more of a fox than a cat. Ears smaller, totally a cat. All right, friends, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to follow the page for more crafts.